is Nick from Step.com and BarbellTrainingSecrets.com. So right now I've got for you positions of flexion 1 1/4 rep training for your biceps. Now I've explained the 1 1/4 rep and positions of flexion in a previous tip here, so I'm just going to go right into it. The mid-range movement I'm going to show you here is a barbell curl. It's going to be a curl up and then the 1/4 rep at the top and then back down. And the stretch movement is going to be a dumbbell incline curl. Now the peak contraction movement, I'm kind of deciding between a dumbbell concentration curl and a lying cable barbell curl behind the head from a high pulley. So you may see either one of those depending. You'll find out as a little surprise when you get there. But ooh, exciting. Here's what the barbell curl looks like. So as you can see, use moderate weight under complete control the whole time. So you're keeping a lot of good tension on your biceps. So I'll be back with the dumbbell incline curl. Alright, so part 2 of this positions of flexion set for biceps is the seated dumbbell incline curl. Now, I do these a little bit differently than most people do. You'll generally see these with people sitting down on the seat of the incline bench. Now I find that doesn't give you the best stretch. It's a good stretch, but not the best stretch. So next time you're doing these, what I want you to do is stand up, sit back on the bench so you're about halfway up, then set your feet on that seat. Make sure your upper back is hanging over the bench, because what you're going to do is open up your rib cage at the top, let your shoulders drop back and down. That's going to put back some stretch on the biceps. It's going to give you much more tension on the biceps at the bottom. So let's grab the dumbbells and give it a shot. We're going to sit on that back edge of the bench. Make sure the back is hanging over, and then do the 1 1/4 reps. Now, yes, it's true, these stretch position sets are extremely painful, but like I said, do not let those stop you from doing these. They're extremely productive, and that little stretch reflex at the bottom is really going to force you to activate a lot more muscle fibers. So I'm actually going to do that lying cable high pulley curl next to show you the peak contraction movement. So the final position of positions of flexion movement for the biceps, the one that I'm going to do here is the lying high pulley cable curl to the face. And you know, you can call it what you will, but that's what I call it. You can also, for this one, use pretty much any other peak contraction bicep exercise, like a concentration curl, that kind of thing. That's one of the more common free weight ones if you don't have a cable machine to work with. But I really like this one because pretty much all the focus is on the contraction, and you really are able to dig in and hold that contraction without having to worry about body position because you're laying down on the bench. This one is all about the biceps, and if you've never tried it before, now's the perfect time to do it after you've done those barbell curls and the dumbbell incline curls. So here's what it looks like. And again, these are 1 1/4 reps, focusing on the contracted position. And you really don't want to use a lot of weight on this one either. This one is all about feel. Alright, so that's the final exercise for biceps for positions of flexion training. Once again, you go through the mid-range, which is the standing barbell curl, then the stretch, which is the seated dumbbell incline curl, with your back up on the bench like I showed you, and then move to a contracted position like this line cable curl or a dumbbell concentration curl, for example. These are great exercises. They're really going to activate maximum muscle fibers with this one, and if you have trouble building your biceps, this is going to be a great framework to use in your bicep training.